Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to Too Much Tech. And in today's video we got something super special for you guys. So obviously we know that by now, if you've seen any of the keyboards on the channel, a lot of them are custom or have custom keycaps or something like that. But obviously all of 2020, the whole custom keyboard hobby has been exploding. So I built a few myself. This time I wanted to include some of my other YouTube friends that are also interested in this hobby that is currently exploding. So today we're going to be featuring Caleb Thornton, Josh TechGamer, Aria Visuals, and myself. All of us did our own custom builds and decided to showcase it in this video for you guys. Should we make this a series and maybe start including some of you guys? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Depends on the interest. You guys let me know in the comment section below. But without further ado, I want to thank these guys for their hard work and their excellent builds. They all look stellar. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get rolling.
Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Caleb Thornton. It's an absolute honor to be on here with the rest of the guys in this list, and huge thanks to Kyle for helping me out with my custom build as well as letting me in on this video. Without further ado though, let's hop into what I did for my own custom keyboard build. This was my entry into the world of custom keyboards, and since it was, I was really excited to get my hands on with the process, and I decided to go with a 5-pin hot swappable PCB so I could have some wiggle room there with being able to test out the absolute plethora of switches that there is on the market. For my case, I went with the white Ninja 71 from Monster Gear, which looks super good with that white frosted acrylic, especially with that RGB shine through that is in the case itself. This also does boast that hot swap functionality like I mentioned before, so making for an easier first beginner build, especially because it already comes with the PCB as well as that top plate. And it is 71, as in 71 switches are keys, so that smaller form factor, which I really wanted in a keyboard as well. For my switches, I went with the Kile Reds, and this is mainly just because I love linear switches in general, and I've also never really tried out Kile as a switch brand before. They're also known for being just a good budget linear, and since this was my first build, if I messed any of the switches up, I wouldn't feel too bad about it since I wasn't paying a high price from some of those more expensive linear switches. I also did pick up some authentic cherry stabs to go along with this from Zeal PC. This board does come with stock stabs on it, but they're not the best, so I decided to pick up some actual authentic cherry ones to go along with it to help with that sound profile a bit. Finally, for the icing on the cake, I did pick up a set of keycaps from Inferior Keys, which is in the gradient blue color, which really did fit my ocean or sky theme I was going for perfectly. I did really want to make this keyboard my own and also get the best sound profile out of it I could, so I started off with clipping, lubing the stabs, as well as band-aid modding the PCB just to help getting those stabs sounding as nice as I could. After that, I did embark on the monotonous journey of lubing and also filming all of my switches, which was really fun to learn how to do, but definitely a really time-consuming process. After that though, I popped it all back together, and you guys can enjoy hearing the before and also the after sound test, so let's hop right into that. Overall, I did really enjoy the process, especially after you get the results from all the hard work that you put into it. And I already have upgrades and ideas for how I want to improve this board, but overall, the aesthetics and the sound profile, really happy with how it came out. And I really do look forward to learning more about the custom keyboard market, making more videos on the keyboard and making different upgrades over time, trying out some different switches as well as materials for the keycaps and all that good stuff. That's gonna wrap it up for my build though. Thank you guys for so much for having me on the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.
Alright guys, Josh TechGamer back again with another video. Yes, we got a special video. What keyboard do I have? Real quick before we start the video, I want to thank Kyle, Too Much Tech, for letting me be in his video on his channel. You guys ready? Let's do this. So I am new to the custom keyboard world, so I only had my keyboard for about 5 months now. And I do have the glorious TKL pre-built keyboard. Now I bought it pre-built because I was kind of new out of it and I didn't really know what to do and add customization for it. So yeah, so I bought it as a pre-built, but I can change out the switches, the keycaps, and the cables, and also loop switches if I want to. So this is the TKL keyboard, a 10 keyless. Now these are brown Gatoron switches, so if you guys want to know what the switches are in the keyboard. At the end of this video, I will do a sound test so you guys can listen to my keyboard and see what it sounds like. Now the keycaps on it is the Matrix keycaps. Now these keycaps are very good, very durable. I also have the Taihao keycaps for the rubber keycaps for the hardcore gaming for the WSDs. And I have a Spectre keycap on top of that with the escape key. So the Spectre keycap and the Taihao keycaps, I did get them from Mechanical Keyboards. So if you guys want to check those two out. And the Matrix keycaps, there's 3 different sets on this keyboard from matrixkeyboards.com. I do have the Cotton Candy, the Blizzard, and the Xeon Purple. So yeah, so I just want to let you guys know that is what's on the keyboard. Now I do have a custom cable on the keyboard. We did get our cables from Calamity Cables, so they make some really good custom cables for your keyboard, as you guys seen in my videos as the B-roll and stuff. So yeah, I recommend to check him out. But other than that, I love this keyboard. It's been great. It's been holding up. I will buy more custom keyboards. It can get a little pricey adding stuff and adding accessories and stuff, but the cool part is you can do a little bit at a time when you want to. Yeah, so that's about it, guys. I appreciate Kyle letting me be on his channel and his video. But if you guys want to check out the keyboard, I would recommend it. It's a very good keyboard. So I will actually do a sound test, and that will be the last part of the video. Enjoy.
What's up everyone, my name is Ricky and I run a YouTube channel called RA Visuals where I focus on all sorts of tech, including PC builds, PC gaming accessories, full gaming setups like the one you see behind me, and I'm actually a photographer and videographer outside of YouTube, so I do a lot of content geared towards that as well. Anyway, today we're going to be building a special spooky Halloween themed K87 from Gamma K Womir. So if you're looking to blow your hair back and get a little scare, Jack, well then this is the keyboard build for you.
Alright guys, so I've done a lot of hot swap builds on the channel before. This time I decided to do something a little bit different, a little bit more challenging for myself. I decided to pick up a soldered PCB for this keyboard build. This is the KBD 75 V2. It's a 75% layout, which is a little bit different. Gives you the F row and the number of keys, and you can remap a lot of the different keys via the software called VIA actually, and I like it a lot. Otherwise, the theme that we decided to go with was a Nautilus theme. I found some keycaps on Banggood.com. I think they're about 70 bucks or so. They have like this excellent blue and yellow theme going on. You guys know I love blue, so of course I was down. Then I decided to get a matching cable from Calamity Cables as well, with this YCA Aviator and these small coiled cables. Like, they look so good together. It is literally a match made in heaven. Then for the switches, I have some Zeal Roselios silent linear switches that, honestly, I like the switches. They're extremely smooth, but I think I'll probably end up desoldering this board and picking up another linear switch that gives me a little bit more sound and engagement, because this is a little bit muted. Maybe it's the plate, I don't know. It has a brass plate in it right now, and maybe it's a little bit too rigid for the feeling of the silent linear. The lack of sound is pretty great, so this is probably really good for like an office setting. I think next time I'm gonna go with something that's gonna give me a little bit more feedback. But otherwise, theme wise, obviously I set the LED to yellow in the middle of the KBD 75 V2, and the whole build just complements each other the entire way through. I have a couple mouse pads that I use with this build as well, because this is one of my primary keyboards for gaming. The first one that I use, like when I'm taking a lot of photos or just working, is the Landfall desk mat from Ormec.com, and then the one that I use while I'm gaming is actually the Odin Zero Gravity in blue, the 2XL size. Again, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys made it this far, huge shout out to everyone in this video: Caleb, Ricky, and Josh. Be sure to subscribe to them. Their channels are linked in the description below, and you can see their whole builds as well. I believe they all did videos based on their builds. So if you want to see exactly what they used, be sure to check out their channels. Everyone is linked below, and I'm sure they'll have links to like all the components and stuff of their build. Just a little bit too much to compile in this video. I wanted to keep it simple, keep it clean, focus on the content. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for watching.